So tell us a little bit more about Austin Peay. Like, what are some facts about the program that a lot of people don't know?
Yeah, so what a lot of people don't know is I think now, after a couple years ago, Austin Peay played at Tennessee at Neyland, and it was like closer than a lot of people would have thought. It was like 30-13, but for a while it was like 13-7. Like Austin Peay played Tennessee really tough. So I feel like ever since then we kind of have a reputation as like a scrappy FCS team. But before, when I went to school there, my first year of school, we actually went 0-11. Like we didn't win a single game, and there was even a time in the 90s where we did not have a football team at all. Like we cut the football team because of like financial issues. So it has not always been good, to say the least. There's obviously been a lot of like good flash in the pan moments, but this since about 2018 has from 2018 to now has been like probably the pinnacle of Austin Peay. We had a couple conference championships. We did make the FCS playoffs in 2023. So it's kind of been like the highlight of Austin Peay's football history right now. It's actually Will Healy. So Will Healy is the coach. That's kind of, it's a name guys like you probably know. He was credited with kind of bringing us out of the abyss, and he actually got the job at Charlotte, and then took Charlotte to their first bowl win ever. And then he's now the head coach at East Tennessee State, so he's back in Tennessee. And then after him, we had something happen, and then Scotty Walden was brought in, and Scotty Walden took us to the FCS playoffs, and now he's the head coach at UTEP. So it's kind of been used as a stepping stone job, and like we understand that, like it's FCS, but there's been two solid, promising young head coaches that have had success here recently and parlayed that into FBS jobs. So it's an interesting little tidbit if anybody didn't know that.
Yeah, it's very interesting, and like I feel like I've noticed a little pattern between the two because I feel like both Scotty Walden and Will Healy were both like young, very high energy guys, going to
Yeah.
rally the community around the team with their energy and
And
everything.
Ferris
So
is that way too.
yeah, I figured like the way you were talking about him earlier, I was like, it sounds like he is kind of made of the same cloth as those two. So I think Austin Peay has kind of found their way to have success, and of course, it also helps that they're the fastest growing university in Tennessee. The last time I was in Nashville, I saw a billboard.
So another like interesting thing a lot of people might not know is part of the reason why it's the fastest growing university in Tennessee is because Clarksville is also home to Fort Campbell, which is one of the largest Army bases in the country. So we have a very large military population here, and Austin Peay has a large non-traditional student base. So Austin Peay has a lot of older students and a lot of military students. So that's our basketball coach actually dresses in military fatigues at the games, and
I
people
remember that.
people don't like that, but they don't understand that it's totally like to honor. We live next to one of the biggest military bases. A lot of our fans are military. We do a lot of work on base, so it's a college that's very intertwined with the U.S. military.
Very cool, very cool. And what is behind the governor's nickname for those that don't know?
So Austin Peay was the governor of Tennessee, and he was from Clarksville. So that's why I know it's like a very unique. It's not like the most intimidating nickname, I guess, but he was actually the 35th governor of Tennessee, and the school was named after him.
Very cool, very cool.
A lot
Yeah,
of
I
people
found
think,
it.
sorry, a lot of people think like when they hear Austin, they don't realize it's like somebody's name. They think that we're in Texas. Like a lot of people always assume that Austin Peay's in Texas. So